So we'll see. So last class we discussed about basic terminology in a simple curve. Curve, only circular curve. Okay, only circular curve. So see this. So this is a back tangent. So one line. This is another straight line. So these are the meeting. This is the deflection angle. How much deflect from one direction to another direction. This is a deflection angle. And something, some textbooks, it may call intersection angle also. But sorry, that is wrong. Intersection means these are the intersection angle. This is the intersection angle. But some textbooks call it is the pi also intersection angle. So that is wrong. So we can call it as intersection angle. This is the intersection angle. This is the deflection angle. How much deflected from one way to another way. Okay. So this is the back tangent. These are the starting point of the curve. These are the ending point of the curve. This is the curve. Okay. This is the curve. This is called long chord. Okay. This is long chord. So this is called mid ordinate. CD is mid ordinate. We discussed last class. Ordinate. So on BC is apex distance. Apex distance. Okay. Some terminology called it is a external distance also, but don't care. External distance. Don't care it is. Okay. This is a tangent length. This is a tangent length. Even so, same. This is also T. Both are equal. Okay. So last class we discussed. We derived that. This is a phi. This is also phi. Okay. Last class we derived that. This is 180 minus phi. You know it. Okay. We derive that. This is also deflection angle. This is equal to the deflection angle. Last class. Otherwise, I will show. So we discussed. No? We discussed. Very simple. Very simple. No need to again discussing. Okay. So now. Today we will discuss some of the another terms. Other terms, all terms are discussed, but we will derive the proofs for those lengths. Okay. See this one by one. Okay. First we will see one thing. Arc. What is an arc? An arc length. So maybe most of the chains are available 20 meter or 30 meters chains. We can use it. Sir, we already used it something 100 meters also. No chance. I think you did an experiment in survey lab by using 30 meters. I think 30 meters. Most of the chains we can feasible to use by 30 meters. If more than 30 meters we can't use because so many sag and lag something temperature changes too much. Okay. So for that purpose, see it is. If any arc something this is called. So see this something. This is a degree. Something angle. Maybe it is 20 meters. We just call it as 20 meters. Most probably we have a chain of 20 meters. No? So that's it. Sir, length of the arc is not exactly meaning of 20. This is the length of the arc or length of the curve. It is not 20, but I will basically derive that for a 20 meter how much. See it, if it is a 20 meter, how much dA? dA is how much? Angle how much? So we already know it. So if it is a, this is R, this is R. So basically how can we find out the R for required curve? Based on the trick, based on the transportation, based on the heavy vehicles we are allowed by the centrifugal force, centripetal force. So inside, outside, and weight of that vehicle is based on. So okay, so we will those are the discussed in transportation engineering. So no need to, discuss today. So okay, R is fixed. R is something for a 20 meter, for a 20 meter chain, how much angle covered? For a 20 meter curve, how much angle is covered? So see it, if it is 2 pi r, we already know 360 degrees. So for a 20 meters, how much? For 20 meters, how much? So that is a dA. So how much it is? dA is how much it is? 360 degrees divided by 2 pi r multiply with 20 meters. Antena? Is it okay? For 20 meters. So for same 360 degrees 2 pi r 20 for 20 meter. It's for only 20 meter chain. But if it is 30 meter, say 30 meters. So this is called degree of the curve. Degree of the curve. So what is the purpose of degree of curve? So we only have 20 meter or 30 meter chain. Just 30 meters cover how much angle it is covered. So maybe the length of the curve is somewhere, something we don't know. We'll discuss later. Okay. So only for I am interested in, my interest is for 20 meter. If it is a 20 meter, how much angle covered? So if you know the 20 meters, how much angle it is covered, you know this angle, you know this is angle. So how can we know, sir, this angle? So we know this angle by deviation of the straight lines. So those are the straight lines fixed by the reconnaissance survey. So okay, based on the preliminary survey, we just draw so many straight lines for the passes of the vehicles or passes of the trains. So if any two straight lines are meeting, those are the deflection angle. Based on that deflection angle, we will draw a curve or will draw a curve connecting those straight lines. Okay. So based on this deflection angle, we will start a curve, propose a curve, and also propose a curve and radius of the curve. How can we calculate it? So this is based on the transportation vehicles, weight, centripetal force, weight of the vehicle, so gravitational force and centripetal force, those counterbalance, and comfort of the passengers. So those are the discussed in transportation. So okay, so we know the deflection angle. So this is also deflection angle. We derived it yesterday class. Okay, so for a 20 meter chain, this is a dA. So for a length of the curve. So how much? If it is a total angle phi, it is a total angle phi. Okay, it is a total deflection angle is phi. For phi, how much length is covered? For phi, how much length is covered? So for see it is for dA, it is covered by 20 meters. Okay, for phi, how much? For phi, how much? How much length is called length of the curve, length of the curve. These are all కూరగాయల లెక్కలు అంటారు కదా, దానికి ఇంత అయితే దీనికి ఎంత. సో ఎంత so for L is equal to 25 divided by dA. So you can easily find out the length of the curve. You can easily get it. Are you okay? So length of the curve we know it. So for 20 this is. For 30 you have only 30 meters in. you have a 30-meter chain, that is the degree of the curve. Degree of the curve is not a fixed phenomenon. If you have 20-meter chain, that is the degree of curve. If you have a 30-meter chain, that is the degree of curve. Okay, so if you have 30-meter chain, so this is the length of the curve. This is the length of the curve. You can easily calculate it. So you can easily calculate the length of the curve. Maybe these are the 20, 20, 20 something for each degree. Okay, each degree of curve. Okay, so that's it. That is the general. Okay, that is the general basic idea. So also, you taken this directly, calculated is 1145.92 divided by r. Okay, 1145 divided by 2. So for 30-meter chain, it is 1718.87 divided by r. Okay, that is the one thing. So okay, see it. Next we will what we will do. We will do. So we already calculated length of the curve. Otherwise, no need to do a degree of the curve. So if you know the direct value of phi, if you know the direct value of the phi, no need. Just these are the basic terminologies used in the survey setting of the curve. Basic terminologies. Otherwise, if you just these are the length of the curve. This is a phi. So how can directly write? So for 2 pi r, it's a 360. For phi, how much? For phi, how much? So you can directly write it. So no need of anything. 2 pi r. For phi, how much? So 2 pi r divided by 360 multiplied with. Directly you can write it, but these are the basic terms using in the setting of the curve. Degree of the curve. Someone call it as degree of the curve. You may not be confused. Okay, you have an idea what is the degree of the curve means. Okay, so that is the length. You can directly calculate it by just 2 pi r. For 2 pi r, it is 360 degrees. So for phi, how much? Only. So next we will discuss another tangent length. See it is. We know first. See it. We have this point. Okay, that is the connecting point of these triangles. We started the curve from this point. Okay, ending this at this point. So how much distance? This is the distance of tangent distance. We call it as a tangent distance. From where we start a curve, we have to identify. This point. We have to identify this point. So how can fix this point? Based on this tangent length. What is this tangent length? It is not a fixed. We can calculate it based on this intersection. See, this is the deflection angle, and based on this radius. This is the deflection angle is based on the straight line survey, but these are based on the vehicle characteristics. Okay, so we have to first find out the t. What is the tangent length? Okay, see it. How can we calculate a tangent length? How can we tangent? See it is. How can we calculate it? So see, so this point we can call T1. This O. T1O is a triangle. Understood? T1O is a triangle. So triangle T1O. This also is a perpendicular triangle. See it? This is a 90 degrees because this is a tangent for this line. This is this perpendicular line. Okay, this is the perpendicular line. So this is at 90 degrees. Okay, 90 degrees. See it is sine Sine 5 by 2. How much it is? Sine 5 by 2. Sine opposite side. Okay. Sine 5 by 2 is t. So no, t divided by this VO, but we don't know the VO na. So cancel it. We can take is tan 5 by 2. Tan 5 by 2, take it as a tan 5 by 2. Tan 5 by 2 is t divided by r. Andra, is it okay? Tan 5 by 2, t divided by r. See it. Tan 5 by 2 is equal to t divided by r. So what is t? R tan 5 by 2. Okay? That's it. That is the tangent length. If you take it is other side also. Other side. So right side of the triangle also. V, T2 and O also same. Perpendicular triangle. So okay, orthogonal triangle. Same right angle. This is a right angle. Because this is a perpendicular line. This is a tangent. Same if you take it as this is also 5 by 2 na. So this is 5 by 2. So tan 5 by 2 t divided by r. So we can easily conclude that this t tangent length Vt1 Vt2 are equal. We have to take in this. Then only we can conclude this curve. We can easily draw a curve. Okay. So this t. So we can call it as t. T is equal to Vt1 Vt2. That is the tangent length. Sir, what is the use? So if you know r, if you know phi deflection angle, we can select this point from this point. This point is something 1000 chain is something chain is point. So if it is a chain length is its tangent length is 200. So we already draw a straight line. So we can call it maybe it is 800. Okay. So 800 point. So we can fix this point and this point. Is fixed this point and this point. Okay, so that's it. So we have the fixed those 2 points, starting and ending points of the curve. So okay, so next see it. So next not next. So we already know the length of the chain. See the length of the curve. We already know na? We already length of the curve fixed by r and phi. So based on the degree of the curve also we can write. So we can calculate the length of the curve. Maybe it is 150, maybe 150 or 300, maybe anything. So you can identify this point, not only identify, we can fix those points. This is a 800. This is 800. No? This is 800. Length of the curve is maybe 300. Maybe 300. So we can conclude this is a 1100 point. But this line, this direction, this is 800, this is 1100 point. So this is a chain, so this is 800, this is 1100. So chain, so this is not a straight line. So we can this chain is 800 point, you can 1100 point, you can hold it and take it as will go like triangle, and then if you just press it in middle, you can draw a triangle. But it is not a triangle, which we have to draw a circular curve. So we don't know these points. We don't know these points. Understood? We don't know these points. So this is 800 point, this is 1100 point. So exactly straight line. Straight line distance is what is? That's a long chart distance. What is that long chart distance? This is 800, this is 1100. This is a curve length. Curve length is 300 something, maybe another. So what is the chart length? What is the chart length? Long chart length. How much it is? Take it is. What we will take? So we will take. How can we take? Okay, second. See, T1, T0 is a triangle. Is a triangle? T1, D0 is a triangle. Take as sine theta. Sine 5 by 2, what is called? This length divided by r, and then is it okay? Sine. So next we will calculate the long chord distance. Long chord distance. Long chord distance means T1 D T2. T1 D T2. Okay. T1 D T2. That is a long chord distance. So if you see this, this is exactly bisected at the T. So if you know the half length, we can directly conclude this 2 into that distance. Okay. So this triangle of T1 T O. Okay. So we can calculate sine 5 by 2. How much it is? How much is T1 D divided by R? Okay. So T1 D divided by R. So T1 divided by D. So what is T1 D? R sine 5 by 2. Okay. So long chord is T1 D T2. So that is of 2 of T1 D. Okay. So long chord distance is 2R sine 5 by 2. That is chord. Long chord. That's it. That's it. Maybe it will come just less than the length of the curve. Just observe it. The length of the curve is something 300. Long chord distance is maybe 280, 290. Very small. Small difference. Compulsory it is less than. So it will come at is a 280 or 290 something. 280, 290. Okay. That's it. We conclude that long chord distance. What are the purpose, sir? So we can conclude. We can later. We have to setting these points. We have to setting out these points based on so many. Based on the tangents. Based on the chart. Based on the chart. We can setting out those points. That is the purpose. So my final motto. What is our final motto? We have to fix this point. We have to fix this point T1 and T2. Later we have to fix every point on the curve. Then only we can draw. Okay? Understood? So to fix those points, whether we use so many methods, we will discuss later. Okay. Next, extra. Next we will see. Next we will see mid-ordinate distance. Mid-ordinate distance. This is the mid-ordinate. So what is that? Mid-ordinate is CD. Okay. So how can we calculate mid-ordinate? So mid-ordinate is just see it is this total length is R. Total length is R. So R minus this length. Okay. R minus this length. So what is that length? Again we have taken T1 DO is a triangle. Now we will take a cos theta. Cos theta. Cos theta means what? OD divided by T1 O. So OD divided by R. Cos theta. Na? So we can write this length. This OD length. Okay. So if you know the OD length, you can directly take an R minus that OD. And then so that's it. So we will calculate mid-ordinate distance. Next is mid-ordinate. Fix the mid-ordinate. Mid-ordinate distance is R minus OD. Okay, that is called CD. And then this is called CD. R minus OD. So if you want to calculate the OD, so we will take again T1 DO is a triangle. T1 DO. Now we will take cos 5 by 2. So what is that? OD divided by R. Okay. So now OD is R minus R multiplied with cos 5 by 2. So if you know it, so mid-ordinate distance is R minus R cos 5 by 2. So you can write is R in supplement. So we can calculate mid-ordinate point. We can easily calculate the mid-ordinate point. So this is not a over. We can calculate T1, T2 and C. So finally we have to find out the every point on the curve. Then only we can try it. So see it. So next distance is apex distance. Apex distance is VC. VC is the apex distance. Okay, VC is the apex distance. So VC, how can calculate apex distance VC? VC we can directly write it as, see it, VO minus CO. VO, see, VC is VO minus CO. CO we know it. This is R. CO is, we know it is R. CO is R. We don't know the VO length. We don't know the VO length. Understood? We don't know the VO length. So for VO length, how can we calculate it? Take a triangle of V, see it is. I will write this triangle. V, T1, O is a triangle. V, T1, O is a triangle. So for the triangle, we can take a cos theta. This is a 90 degrees. Understood? Cos theta. Cos theta what means? VO divided by R. Okay? So take V, T1 and O. This is a triangle. Triangle. Take a cos theta. So okay. So I will write. So next is apex or external distance. External distance. External distance is VC. We will write as VO minus CO. We know it is CO. We know CO is R. So we know CO is R. We have to calculate VO. For the VO, triangle V, T1, O is a triangle. So for the triangle, cos 5 by 2. See this. V, T1, O is a triangle. It's a 90 degrees. Cos 5 by 2. What is that? VO divided by R. Are understood? Are understood? That's VO divided by R. So VO is R cos 5 by 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. So R by V1. Oh yes. Yes. Okay. So that is called R by VO. Okay. No problem at all. So what is VO? VO is R divided by cos 5 by 2. 1 by cos 5 by 2. How can it come? Secant 5 by 2. That's it. That's it. Now VC is R secant 5 by 2 minus R. Okay. So R secant 5 by 2 minus 1. That is apex distance. That's it. Okay. That's it. That's it. That's it. No problem at all. That's it. These are the distances. Any distances are missing? Any another quantity you require? Any another? Nothing. Everything we calculated. Mid-ordinate, apex distance, tangent distances, and also chord distances. So that's it. That's it. That's it over. So we will took some small problem. So later we will discuss how can we setting out of the curve, setting out of the curve. So, okay. So take a very small problem. Two straight lines intersects at a chain edge. Chain edge means length. So something in a circle in a survey field, we can fix every point. Every point has certain point, length point, some base, some any outside point. We can call it as 1,000 point, 2,000 point, 1,200 point, because if it is a chain, it is fixed at 1,000. We can only it is called 1,200. So what is that 1,000? 1,000 from somewhere, some fixed point, some outside point. Okay, that is called chain S. Chain points. Chain S 1150.5 meters or centimeters, anything. That is a chain S point. And the deflection angle, is 60 degrees. So someone called it is an intersection angle. See, it is wrong. Not an intersection angle, it is a deflection angle. Intersection means those are the two straight lines are intersect, means this is an intersect angle. But this is a deflection angle from, because it is the first direction. It will deviate from this. How much deviate? Deflection angle or deviation angle? Anything you call it. Deflection angle or deviation. You can call it as not intersection angle. Some textbooks are writing as an intersection angle. Just strike out. Okay, strike out. So 60 degrees, and radius of the curve is 500 meters. So radius is come from transportation, based on the comfort, vehicles, allowing vehicles weight something. Okay, we'll fix the radius of the curve. That's it. So now calculate so many tangent distance. So length of the curve, length of the chart. So degree of the curve, but how much chain length? So for chain length of 30 meters. If he didn't give anything, you can fix that 30 meters chain. Most regularly we will use 30 meters. So if someone is called asking degree of the curve for how much chain, it's a 30 meters chain. Okay. So finally apex distance, so many was anything he asks, we can easily calculate it. Seats. So what is the tangent distance? First, what is the purpose? See, it is, if it is a anything, any problem, any subject, something is problem is given, you have to write a simple diagram. Based on, you can write so many things. If you try a simple diagram, you have a better idea. What is this? What is this? What is this? Any problem, not a single problem, not a stick to one subject. For any problem, structural analysis, surveying, fluid mechanics, anything, RCC, mechanics, not a single. So try a simple diagram, that is easy. So this is a deflection angle is 60 degrees. Okay. Something, this is a curve. So this is R is 500. Okay. This angle also 60. Okay. So this is a point. What is the point? He said that. So I will try a arch. I will try a arch. This is 60. Okay, this is also 60. So this is the point, changes point is we set that 11.5 meter centimeters rounded. Okay, so this is a T1, this is a T2. So this is for long chart. This is so we can call O, we can call C 60. This is B. So see this one by one we can easily find. So now, so tangent distance. So what is the tangent distance? This is this. First we have to proceed by the tangent distance because we have to identify this T1 point and T2 point. Then only we can draw a curve. So okay, what is tangent distance T? So what is tangent distance T? It's R tan phi by 2. That's it now. R tan phi by 2. So phi is 60 degrees. R is 500. What is the value? What is the value? 288.68 meters. So that is 288.68 meters. So you can find out the Cheney's point. This is the Cheney's point. How can you find out Cheney's point? This is 1150.5. So minus of 288.65. Okay? So what is the point? What is the point? Cheney's point. You can call it as a Cheney's point of 861.82 meters. And then it's the Cheney's point. So straight line. No? So many straight lines are drawing something. So this point we fix that down 50.5. Then we can identify the starting point of the curve 861.82. 861.82. So okay. So that's it. This is the first point. So later we will proceed by this direction. Proceed by this direction. Okay. So chain points we will take. So if you know the chain as point of, if you know the length of the curve, so we can fix that this point also. Sir, by this is 1150, so we can buy this direction. This is called also 861.82. No. So we have to draw a chain. See, we have to draw a curve. So first we fix that 861.82 meters. So we stick with the chain at this point. So once, if you know the length of the curve, we can fix this chain as point from this direction. So we have to identify this every point. That is the later stage. Next topic, sir. Okay. So what is the chain length? So now we will go to the length of the curve, not a chain. Length of the curve. So what is the length of the curve? How can you find out the length of the curve? So if you find out the degree of the curve, based on that degree of the curve you can calculate. Otherwise no need. Just 2 pi r is the 360 degrees. So for 60 degrees, how much? And then for 60 degrees, how much it is? So calculate it. How much? So 2 pi r into 60 degrees divided by 360 degrees. And then that is L. And then 60 multiplied with 260 elements. That's it. You can easily calculate how much it is. How much it is? This is 523.6 meters. 523.6 meters. So length of the curve is 523.6. So you can proceed by this direction. So what is this Cheney's point? What is this Cheney's point? So this is 861.82. So go by this direction. Chain length is G. Curve length is 523.6 meters. Okay. So what is the chain point? So yeah, 523.6 meters. So what is the value? This value is 1385.42 meters. That is the Cheney's point. So fix that. So okay, that is the fixed point. So if you want exactly find out every point, that is the later stage. I will show later by so many methods. So okay, that's it. So length of the chart. So what is the length of the chart? Length of the chart 2 sin of So what is the length? 2r sine phi by 2. That's it. So what is the value? 2r sine phi by 2. 500. That is 500 meters. 500 meters. Okay. So what is the use, sir? Later. By the chart also we can fix those points. Okay. So next, degree of the curve. Degree of the curve. This is also degree of the curve also useful for the fixation of these points later. Later we'll see. So degree of the curve will take as 30 meter chain. 30 meter chain. For 30 meter, how much angle? For 30 meter, how much angle? This is not required for it. Not essential to the this problem. Just general. This is general. Okay. Just degree of the curve based on only r, radius of the curve, and 30 meter chain or 20 meter chain you can fix it. What is availability of the version? Okay. So what is that 30 meter chain? So we have 30 meter chain. This is 30 meter chain. This is okay. Right. 17 on 8.87 r. So what is that? 3.44 degrees. So what does that mean? 3.44 degrees means just for it. If you need taken a curve, everything is r. Everything is r. So for 30 meters, it covers a 3.44 degree. That is the meaning. For 30 meters, 3.44 degrees is covering based on this r. So for the length of the meter is 523, na? 523. For 523 meters, how much angle covered? How much angle covered? It's a 60 degrees. I already know. It's a 60 degrees, na? So it's a 60 degrees. For 523 meters is covered 60 degrees. We just calculate that if it is a 60 degrees of angle, deviation of angle, how based on that r, how much length of the r is 523. In those 523, for 30 meter, how much angle covered? That is the only meaning of the degree of the curve. In those 523, for 30, how much degrees? How much degrees covered? 3.44. Because these are the lines drawn. Because we have only 30 meters available, chain 30 meters available. So we can draw these lines extended to fix those points. So later we will see. Okay. Only we have availability of only 30 meter chain. That is the, if you know the only 30 meter chain is available to you, then we have to require to find out the degree of the chain. Okay. So based on those, we can fix those points. Later we will see. Okay. So next, what he asked, apex distance. Apex or external distance. External distance. What is that apex distance? So r secant pi by 2 minus 1. That's it. So what is the value? So what that is? There is a value of 77.35 meters. This is apex distance. This is 77.35 meters. So now also mid-ordinate distance also we can calculate. Okay. Mid-ordinate distance is how much it is? R1 minus cos theta. Okay. Cos phi by, what is the value? It is 66.99 meters. Okay. So this value is 66.69 meters. Okay. Rough diagram. Don't compare 7766. Sir, that is too long this stuff. I just try rough diagram. So that's it, huh? That's it. If you know these values, we can proceed. Next, setting out of this curve. Setting out. We have to fix those points where it is, where those are the located. Then only we can draw. We can align a road. or align a railway track. Okay, align a railway. So that's it now. So you can calculate anything on a simple circular curve. It is not a parabolic curve. And parabolic curves are used in vertical curves. Okay, vertical curves. Vertical curves means don't think this is a vertical curve. Not only high altitudes. You can see this valley curves also. Something is there. Something is like valley curves also. You can know it. Okay. So sorry. Valley curves also. Because if you directly don't take, you don't take, it's a fall down. If you have to fix something free smooth flow, so that's why a parabolic curve is required. Something parabolic curve, something. So okay, something. It's a potential energy converted to kinetic energy. So you have to smooth flow. So that is a parabolic nature. So okay. So valley curves, summit curves. This is called summit curve. This is called summit curve. This is called a valley curve. Valley curve. These are all parabolic nature. There is no centrifugal forces. Are observed? There is no centrifugal forces. Vertical way. But if you take a horizontal way, so this is one way, this is another way. You go this, turn this, centrifugal force. Yeah, understood? So in this picture, centrifugal force, that's why R is coming. In this, there is no R at all. Only parabolic, there is no R at all. Just taken some points. We don't discuss these valley curves, summit curves in this section. Those are discussed in transportation curves. Maybe faculty desires. Faculty as a qualified, he will discuss how can you fix those points, what is the valley curve, summit curves, gradients. Okay, that's it. So now see it is final. How can you fix these methods of setting up of curve? So how many methods are there to setting out of this curve? How many methods are there? So we'll see. I won't discuss any method today. I just give a just rough idea. First one is tape methods. See this. If you only tape or chain method, only using chain, that is a tape method for the availability of your equipment. If you have only tape or chain, so based on those chain only, we can easily setting out those curves. Maybe accuracy may not be good at all, only chain. So next is maybe tape or chain and also one theodolite. Okay, so theodolite means angles. So you know it, based on the angles, bisectional angles. So accuracy somewhat good compared with tape methods, somewhat good. So otherwise, next method is two theodolites. So only angular. No need of measuring any distances at all. No way. Okay. So that is the accuracy compared with this good. Okay. So another one is tachometric. So tachometric, you know it is what is tachometric. So something. So accuracy similar. Finally is total station. Accuracy is moreover similar. We won't discuss tachometric total station here. We'll discuss what is the tape methods. So many tape methods are there. So in tape methods only we have 4-5 different methods are there. We will discuss one or two. In textbook, see in syllabus they mention that only one, I think. Only one method. We will discuss one or two methods. Two methods. Okay. One tape and chain method. Maybe we'll see is there in syllabus or not. Two theodolite method is in there in syllabus. Okay. We will discuss some of the methods. some of the methods. Why so many methods? Because availability of the equipments. Availability of the equipments. We have only linear measurements. We have some methods are there. If you know, if you have only one theodolite and some of the linear measurements, go through these methods. If you have two theodolites and two different people, expert people, two theodolites and two different expert peoples, then we can go through this method. That is the base method. So why so many methods are required? We can do only one method. So based on the availability of the equipments, resources. So okay. So that's it. Next class we will discuss tape methods or some. Okay. So what is the syllabus in curves? Simple circular curves. So once again I will show you the syllabus. I think I will show the syllabus. Any surveying district? No, not here. Not here. So okay. There is no syllabus. I will say it. Syllabus chain, not chain. So curves, circular curves, setting different lines or different parameters in a circular curve, setting out of the circular curve based on 2 3 methods. Something rank is method one thing and two theodolite method. Next, what is a compound curve? What is a compound curve? So no, we won't discuss setting out of the compound curve in this class, just components of the component curve. That's it. That is the over. Next, I think next 3 4 classes is 3, mostly 4, just 3 or mostly 4. Syllabus is second unit is over. Okay, components of the compound curve. That's it. That is the only syllabus we have here. Okay, so if you are interested, go search and learn those vertical curves. How can we set up the vertical curves? Because I think so many faculty transportation engineering won't discuss how can we setting out of the vertical curves. Just they will set is something, and transition curves also. How can we set up the transition curves? If you have an interest, just search it. Those are all easy and also very important in transportation engineering. That's it. Today class is over. If you have any doubts, ask me. Otherwise, leave it. So there's no messages. That means no doubts. If you have any doubts, ask me. Otherwise, leave it. We will meet after the structural analysis class. Compound curves also horizontal curves. We discussed in the last class. So what is the compound curve also? We discussed it. Where it is? We discussed it is compound curve. Compound curve also is a horizontal curve. But we won't fix a similar arc to the whole curve. So we will, based on the locations, say maybe some of the obstructions may be arises. So some part has some different arc, some part has different arc. That is a compound curve. We will discuss later only one class. What is a compound curve? What are the different parts of the compound curve? We won't discuss setting out of the compound curve here. So otherwise we will check with the syllabus. Syllabus has mentioned only those. So compound curves also horizontal curves. Okay. So now it is over. Only 5 people are there. Okay, leave it.